RayGunn from the Arcade Archives. We are here in Bend, Oregon today, and we are here at the Vector Volcano Classic Gaming Arcade, one of the first ones we've ever been to. Very, very exciting to actually go inside an actual working arcade today, classic video games, and see how many people are actually here playing. It's pretty astounding. Let's go inside and check it out. Come on. Boy, was I impressed with the Vector Volcano. It was like stepping back in time to late 1979, 80, 81. And the place just looked absolutely amazing. It wasn't gaudy, but it looked like a real arcade from back in the day. The best part was the collection of games he had. You can see right there in the right-hand corner we have a Journey. Very, very rare game, very cool. Also a Zookeeper. There's a Tempest. These games today are very hard to come by, and Brett has somehow found a way to find these games and restore them. There's a Bubbles and a Tutankhamun. Now remember folks, these are all on free play, ready to play. Just hit the start button, away they go. He had a wall of Nintendo. He had Donkey Kong Jr., Mario Brothers, and Popeye lined up and ready to go. The newest games in this collection were the Street Fighter II, Mortal Kombat 2, and Neo Geo. But everything else came back from the late 70s through the early to mid 80s. Even his pinball machines. Over in the corner he has a Black Knight, original Black Knight. There's a Gorgar, one of the first games ever with speech, and there it is, ready to play. Absolutely amazing. Right up front, they had a waiting area. We could sit, relax, use your cell phone, just chill out. That's a great place. Right there, an ultra-rare Warlords 4-player cocktail table. On free play like everything else. Of course, you see the Black Knight in the corner next to Firepower. He even had a Flash Gordon pin. Very hard to find. Can't go wrong with a Game Cuber. It's a great game. There's that Journey in the corner again. Of course, he had Dragon's Lair with a monitor on top. That's how he played it back in the early 80s. When it got so busy, people wanted to watch, put a monitor on top. Of course, he has the wonderful Popeye game, which I love. One of the few games I don't have in my collection. I was just fascinated to see a Bubbles actually work. And of course, Tutankhamun had a very low production run, so just to see that game. Of course, he had Robotron. He had a deluxe Space Invaders, and that's the one where the aliens split in half as you shoot them. That was a good one. Defender as well. One of my favorites. He had a Kick. Very great game. Highly recommend trying it out. He had a Cheyenne. Another great one. Of course, there's the Street Fighter 2. Right next door is a Millipede. Unbelievable. Everything looked pristine. And of course, old school Atari Star Wars. The original game. You just can't, you don't see those anymore. Unbelievable. And of course, he had Tron. And there's that Space Invaders Deluxe. That game was absolutely amazing. I mean, everything in there, attention to detail. Look at that Star Wars. Everything about it, perfect, just like you remember. There's a Tempest over there in the corner. Unbelievable. Tempests are hard to come by. Those Vector monitors don't last very long, so most people have them, but there's the Tapper. You probably saw that in the video, and there's his high score list. If you hang out there long enough, you might be able to get in there and get a free game. And there is all of his Nintendos. Unbelievable. Well, I want to thank both Brett and his wife Danielle for allowing me to come in, check the place out. Guys, go on their website. It's the VectorVolcanoArcade.com. Again, it's www.VectorVolcanoArcade.com. Please check them out. I think you're going to love the place. Again, this is RayGunn from the Arcade Archives. Keep playing like it's 1981. See you later.